I hurt my leg pretty bad this past weekend, and yesterday I had one of the best workouts I've ever had. Today I also had a really great lower body workout too. So I'm going to walk you through the three things that you need to do when you get hurt, and they are actually a core value that we have on the wall that you can refer back to, and that is allow, accept, adapt. Right? So what's the first one? Allow. Allow basically means that I needed to let myself feel whatever it is, right? Whether that was anger, whether that was sadness. I had just been getting back into basketball and I heard it on a basketball move. I was balling too. It was a good day. But I had to allow myself to be angry, to be upset, to be mad, to be sad, to be whatever it is. And I think that's a step people miss a lot, especially problem solvers like me. We don't stop to take a second and just allow ourselves to feel what we need to feel. Now, you can't do that forever, but give yourself time, whatever that may be for you, 5 minutes to 24 hours, whatever it is, you need to just first let yourself allow. The second piece is accept. You have to come to acceptance. I had to accept that, yeah, my basketball day for that day, even though I had a lot of fun, it was probably over, and that's okay. Was I going to go in and on the next day like try to play even though I was looking forward to it? No, you just kind of have to accept it. You have to accept that, like, hey, this may be a little while, right? You just have to come to acceptance. So it's kind of weird. These first two, I haven't done any stretch, I haven't done any exercise. It's all about like what goes on up here, right? Because you can't do the third one, which is adapt, until you've properly done the first two. So the third one is adapt. And what that means is you look at your situation, you've allowed yourself to feel what you need to feel so it's clear. You've accepted the situation that you're at. So you're not lying to yourself. You're being very honest about how bad or not bad the injury is. Are you dying? No. You strained your back, you hurt your shoulder, you're in pain, you're okay, right? Like at the end of the day, you're fine. You're not dying. And also, depending on the severity of the injury, yeah, it may not be something where you should do a million jumping jacks the next day. So you get to adapt. And in adapt, what you do here is you look at the situation and you go, what do I need to do to get to my goal, right? So for me, my goal is to get back out to basketball. So what does that mean? Okay, cool. My workouts are probably going to look a little different. Today, I went really heavy on a lift that doesn't bother that area at all. And then I focused on a lot of rehab stuff. I focused on stretching it out. I focused on doing a little bit of like foam rolling at home. These things that, yeah, I probably wouldn't do on the day, on the week to week, because it does eat up some time. But I got injured and I have to accept that this is what it's going to take if I'm going to get to where I want to be, right? And I think that's the way that we want to look at it is, what is my goal? My goal is to stay independent. It's to be able to go on vacation with my family and not be left behind. It's to be able to travel. It's to be able to feel strong in my body even though I didn't before. It's to lose weight so I can stay alive. Whatever your goal is, you don't change the goal because you got hurt. You adapt to how you're going to get to that goal. And you may have to adapt the goal some, but you really just adapt how you get there. So for you all, we work with people over 40. I've said this over and over and over because it's been something I've been hearing more. Oh my God, I'm hurt. Yeah, that just means you lived a good life. If you get to like 45 and you don't have at least a couple bigger injuries, did you live? Right? And that still continues on after. So I think when we look at injury especially, and this applies to a lot of things in life, but we'll look at injury because we're keeping this fitness. It is allow yourself to feel what you need to feel for a set amount of time. Accept what the reality of the situation is. Don't make it not as bad as it is, and don't blow it out of proportion and make it this big thing when it's really not. And the third one is adapt. So allow, accept, adapt. For all my injured peeps, I'm looking forward to hearing how you apply this.